on the left, to left. No, that count.
A.J. Foyt just struck Arie Luyendyk. Arie came into the winner's circle claiming to have won the race.
Paul Tracy off of turn 6.
So Tracy makes another mistake.
Watch this.
Right
Watch
at
this.
Oh, no.
Pulled out in front of Tag. Tag didn't see him. Blind corner there. Contact between the two. Here's car.
That has to be the dumbest thing I've seen Paul Tracy do for years. That is the dumbest thing I've seen.
Full course yellow. Tracy has parked the 3-car. The Indyk Forsyth machine started on the outside pole. He is done for the day.
He's looking for
Tag.
PT.
See the AT on his Hans device.
He wants an explanation for this.
Tracy went off the road at turn 6. We've seen that many times this week. He gunned it, spun the car, tried to rejoin the fray without losing much track position, but he miscalculated. There's Paul Tracy, former series champ in 2003, winless in 06. Uh-oh.
I think Tag's is walking away from Tracy's team. I think he's walking to Paul. He wants him.
Caution with 44 laps to go. Sebastian Bourdais with the lead. PT headed toward the motorhome.
Paul, put your helmet on. Put your helmet on. Tag wants a piece of Tracy. How is he going to explain his way out of this?
2 Canadian nationals. We have car officials on pit road.
Okay.
Fisticuffs break out behind the wall.
See Helio emotional like this and angry. That was Kevin Blanche that he was having words with.
The reason he is upset is because he did not chop his teammate. He chose a line. Once Will Power swung out, he swung out a little more so he could turn into the corner. Now, if Brian Barnhart has defined a line you don't cross, that's got to be his call.
Yeah, you're right, but I don't think it wouldn't have affected that outcome either way. It wasn't that. And like you say, for Helio to be that upset about it, he doesn't think he did that at all. He wasn't intentionally doing anything to have that kind of mannerism right now.
Right. Charles Burns, one of the security people that worked for the ISOT IndyCar Series.
Don't take on the security guys.
No. Charles is a former state trooper here in Indiana.
He was very relaxed.
Well, I don't know.
He's got to pull his head together, but he has reason to be upset.
Yeah,
because
I think so too.
He didn't do anything that was out of bounds in my view.
Yeah, and he obviously doesn't think he did anything again, to be that way. That's Owen Snyder there, helping out with Cindric and Charles of talking with Helio.
Yeah, he's cooling down a little bit here.
You're trying to cool down. I can imagine what had to be running through your head. Can you put it into words?
Man, I said it once in Detroit in 2008, and I'll say it again. I have nothing smart to say. It's the only thing I can say. Talk to my attorneys.
Hey, let's take a look at what happened, or he might not even want to take a look. Do you want to see the race itself? I know you haven't seen it except for first person. Do you want to see what it looked like, what they're making that call on?
Sorry, man. I 2 laps to go. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I never moved my line. I actually gave room him outside. And when you go side by side like that with your teammate, and the guy just swept, it's literally just take it away from you. It's just absurd. I mean, but anyway.
What did you mean by talk to your attorneys? I thought we were through with that at Long Beach last year.
I'm being sarcastic.
All right, buddy. You can tell Helio Castroneves, he can't even put it into words. He's still disgusted, hasn't talked to the officials, and he was in the air with a couple of officials, but you know they aren't the ones that made the decision. Brian Barnhart is.
Ed Carpenter had one of the fastest cars all day, but got caught in that sandwich going into turn 1. What was your perspective of what happened?
This guy is not realizing how much time we had left in the race. You know, that wasn't a green-white checkered restart situation. Just, you know, amateur moves.
Did you feel like it was from the outside or from the inside?
Townsend and I would have been fine. You know, the moment when Hinch decided to make it 3 wide, I think, is when it was more than any of us could handle. Yeah, I mean, you just can't stick it in there. It's just a dumb move.
Now, they put you both in the back of the emergency vehicle on the way to come here. What was the conversation between the two of you on the ride to the medical center?
I'll just say it's a good thing he already had a concussion last week. That was nice.
Ed Carpenter.
Bitter disappointment for Ed Carpenter, who thought he had a chance to win the race. He wants to win more than any other.
He did have a chance. He had a very big chance.
Down to pit lane and Jamie.
How it happened? Yeah, he took a look down the inside, and Ed just continued down.
Oh, Ed just pushed him.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I wouldn't want to be Ed.
And that was not the line that Ed has been running for quite a while. He's been up 2 or 3 grooves from that. So I'm sure Montoya, when he came up on him, saw that, you know, I'm going to go to the bottom. He's mad, you can tell. He's going to have a finger wave at Ed. So maybe
a little
fire
bit more.
something at her, giving them the.
And when Pablo Montoya knew that he was on a good thing, and perhaps
the incident with car 2 and car 20 is under review.
Well, that wasn't very good. I got to say that Ed really chopped him down. Places like this, you have to make room. If you're going to race, you've got to race clean, because you just can't. It's too risky.
Well, Ed's been running the high line all night, so I'm sure he was watching his line, and Ed just turned down right on top of him. But you know, Montoya wasn't all the way in there. He had a nose in, but his spotters would have let Ed know that there was a car on the inside as well. So
yeah.
You're okay, first of all?
Yeah, I'm good. You know, our PPG shape was really good today. You know, we had all kinds of issues, and yesterday in qualifying got really loose, and you know, we came back today with really strong passing people. You know, I got inside of him, and he was running high. The ozone decided to run low. You know, he's been running every lap on the top. I got inside of him, and it's like they all love preaching safe racing and everything, but when you're going to pass them, they're just douchebags, you know?
They reviewed it, and they said no action taken, so there's going to be no penalty.
I'll take some action later.
There you go.
Juan Pablo Montoya, heated as you can understand.
All right.